I think it's a great. I thought, yeah, we could. You want?
No, stop.
Oh, dude, you fucking
You were
gay
so-
chicken, dude. You got out of there
Yeah, you
before
were
I
so
did.
much more with the shits than I
Dude,
was.
yeah.
Bro, your eyes started to close. That's when I knew you were serious.
This is a Your Last Resorts production.
And welcome back to the Your Last Resort podcast with your host, Brandon Lejean. It's episode 122, and I'm joined by my very special guest, Gareth Fiske. Thank you for coming on the podcast, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing pointing at the camera like that, dude.
Well, especially because I have multi-cam angles, I'll cut you in on that one, but normally it would just be me, so you wouldn't
Okay, cool.
I got you, though. So
For
we'll,
sure,
we'll snap you in. Thanks for doing the
Figure
pod,
it out.
dude.
Yeah, dude, thank you again for having me, man.
We,
Pleasure. Good friend of mine.
Yes. As you can tell, we got some drinks here in front of us, and we've already had a few before, so we're a little lit. This is going to be a little drinking bit of a podcast. Gareth can throw them back a little better, and we have a special guest in the studio. Our producer today is not Erica Klein, but we do have the wonderful Dale Mendoza joining us. Thank you.
What's up, Bloods?
Dead
What's up,
sexy,
Crit?
by
How you
the way.
doing?
I'm doing okay, thank you guys.
Yeah,
Just
he's
got back
over
from San Diego.
Yeah, you can't see him, but he's over there in a beautiful wife beater, looking like a pale, not pale, a beautiful tan olive branch from Sicily. Maybe Greece?
Sicilian branch. Yeah, no, that's accurate, man. Look at it. It's like an over-tanned stick, walking stick. That's what's going on, dude.
Ciao, baby.
Yeah, ciao bella.
Ciao bella.
All right,
bella.
Gareth. I wanted to have you on the podcast for a while, but the other night, when I knew that I had to have you on, was when I found out that you were not only a man of math, but you were a man of science.
Yes.
And you cracked, cracked the age-old question: is there more piss from humans or more water in the ocean? Dale, you were gone for this. What do you think? More piss or water?
There's obviously more water.
But so, but think about it, bro. There's what, 8 billion humans on the planet right now. Like, we piss multiple times a day. When you say it, you think that if you're like, think about how many times you piss just in a drunken night. How many times? I don't measure it, but we started to trip about it. And Gareth did the math, and we found. Do you remember how many gallons of piss the average person does per day? It was like, or it was a year, right? You found out a year.
Well, first, shout out to Galen for bringing this up in the first place with his dumbassery. Because his initial question, this is also important for everyone to understand, was if you put all of the people on this world together, and you accounted for all of the urine that they had done throughout their lifetime, do you think that we would be able to fill up the world's oceans? And immediately I was like, Galen, you're fucking stupid as hell. Dude. You're fucking what
that is a dumb way to
dumbass
ask that question.
Fucking question. Well, immediately I'm like, there's
no.
Do you have any idea how much fucking water there is in the ocean?
Yeah. I guess when you say it like the way he said it, it's very clear. You're like, what the fuck? No. But the other way, it does leave a little question because you're like, dude, I have pissed a lot. And like offhand, I don't know how many gallons of water are in the ocean. But when you did the math, we found out that it was something like, 300, we did a guess because the population had a big jump. We did kind of a guess, and we figured out that there was probably
no guesswork. Okay, I did the math. There was.
Oh, hey, turn your mic around, dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking idiot.
It's okay.
So this is the deal. The math is with that proposed question. My cigarette just fell out of my ear. Shit. But with that proposed
so
question,
much less cool now.
Yeah, I know, dude. I'm gonna still smoke it.
Oh, that's
but
cool.
no. The proposed question, you look at it. There was 117 billion people total on the world, like ever. That's what the amount is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Then I looked up. Okay, how many gallons of piss does one pee throughout their lifetime? I think there's a lot of variables. You're a football guy. I'm a football guy.
Yeah.
We drink a lot of warm water and we pee a lot.
Advanced statistics. Dude.
Healthy.
Yeah.
We have healthy kidneys. Okay, so we're not accounting for that, but it was like on average like 10,000 to 11,000 gallons of pee in one's lifetime. That's what it accounts for.
Yeah.
So if you multiply that, it comes up to e to like the power of like 15, which is which accounts to like a couple trillion. So I think like the amount of gallons of pee that there had to have been throughout the entire society of people is something like 30 trillion or something around there. It's just a couple. I can't remember what the fuck.
It was
trillion.
it was several hundred trillion.
Trillion.
I remember that. And then the amount of water, which I discussed
in the ocean.
This was a new word to me. What was it again?
Quadrillion.
Quadrillion gallons.
Gallons.
I thought we just kind of stopped after trillions.
Yeah,
you know?
no.
That was nerd shit. After a trillion, that's nerd shit. I don't need to know.
Yeah, this is the beautiful thing about numbers. They go on forever. It's infinity, dude. You can actually have plus and minus infinity. That's a little bit past algebra, but
I don't think anyone's ever said the phrase, and that's the beauty of numbers.
Oh, dude, they keep going. They're infinite. It's like our universe, dude. I'm a numbers guy. I like science. I like numbers.
Bro. You sound like Rain Man right now.
I could do some Rain Man shit.
That was some Rain Man shit because we were all fucked up, and you were like, "Do you have a notepad?" And I was like, "What?" And then you just went like 0 dark 30 silence for several minutes. And came back with this information. It was great.
Well, I appreciate that, but also it was not hard math. It was not hard math at all, dude. I'm sorry, dude, but that was not hard. If y'all want to know, I've done a lot of different math. So I graduated I didn't graduate college. That's important to understand. I've got a little backtracks. I'm getting there. Eventually we'll get there, but
yeah, man.
I did a lot of math. I got through calculus 3 and 4. So like after that, and let me tell you this too, in high school, I couldn't fucking graduate algebra, dude. It was like I got serious when I went to college. It was like, all right,
that's
I'm
when
just
you
gonna
became
study.
a numbers guy, yeah.
Well, it was just like, I just need to study and not fucking do stupid shit all the time.
You're like, this is like counting with my fingers, but like a little more difficult. What are you pulling up for
this
us?
is good stupid
What comes
shit.
after a trillion when you're counting?
Oh, man.
After trillions, you get so it's quadrillions, not
Quadrillions
with a D.
Yeah.
We're
See,
doing
I'm still
Spanish, bro,
retarded.
with cuatro. We're bilingual in this hoe. Yeah, dude. Oh my God, look at that fucking number, bro.
Yeah.
There's how many zeros?
So how many count the zeros? So that's going to be
There's 5 times. There's 15 zeros.
So that's e to the power of 15.
Yeah. What comes after? What's after quadrillion? Oh,
it just keeps going up, man.
it just keeps going up.
It's going to always go up
then
until you get to
saucy. I like that this article says saucy. That's awesome. And the saucy sextillions.
The saucy sextillions.
Sextillions. Okay.
That was a dude that's horny for numbers so bad, dude.
Yeah, for real.
That guy jerks off to math problems for sure.
Yeah, but
man.
like if we're being realistic here, of the single digit numbers, 6 is the second sexiest number, right? 6 is the second most fuckable number.
6 and 7 have to be whores.
No,
whores,
no,
dude.
You're not thinking about this. You know who's the sexiest?
7,
bitch
8,
of
9,
all?
dude.
8 is the sexiest bitch, bro. Look at the curves on that number.
7, 8, 9 out. How about that, dude?
7, 8.
God, went
You're
down
fucking
on that
stupid.
shit, dude. Yeah.
I know we're drunk. We just laughed at like a child.
I'm not drunk.
so-
I've had 2 beers. I need like liquor. to
Okay,
get
no,
drunk,
we've had.
dude.
I have liquor out there.
I'm not
saying
maybe.
I'm saying that we've had some drinks. We also smoked too, so we're just a little lit,
I've only smoked CBD. I don't know what you're talking about. dude.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I didn't inhale. But important for
And this podcast
statistics.
is on international waters, so we can't be prosecuted for anything.
It's
we say.
fine. Everything will be fine. I've done nothing wrong, so that's cool. Anyway, what?
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the stuff I've written down for you. Gareth.
Yes.
I've never heard the name Gareth before. Is that like a family name or something?
No, so it's not. I really like this question already.
Yes.
This is dope.
I want to know like the origin of like where, like how did your parents come up with this name? Because it's not a common ass name, and I'm sure you get a lot of like Garretts. Like people think your name is Garrett because that's the more common.
Every
name.
fucking day, dude. Every fucking day. Yeah, absolutely. So my mom is she's a very incredible person. I love her to death. She's fucking
Shout out Mama
crazy.
Gareth.
She's fucking crazy.
Crazy. All right.
I love her to death, but she's just, she's very artsy. She had a different life.
Okay.
She did a lot of cool stuff.
She cut her ear off ever?
She didn't do that, but
Okay.
she partied with a lot of different celebrities throughout the
about as cool.
70s.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. She dated a lot of, billionaires, went around the world. But she didn't have a normal life. She lived in, New York and San Francisco, and most of my family was, dead set on staying, in Texas.
Yeah.
So my mom, being the person that she is, she had 3 different names for me. She had, the first 2 were going to be Oscar. That was the first one.
Yeah.
Oscar. Could y'all imagine me as an Oscar real quick before I hit you with this second one?
No.
Yeah, I'm not an Oscar.
You're not an Oscar?
And the second one was Pierre. Fucking Pierre, dude.
No, bro.
Pierre.
Hey, yo, Pierre.
Pierre, dude. I would have been like that kid from South Park. Everybody would have just made fucking fun of me, dude.
Yeah,
just
your
call
name,
me all sorts of names.
Your
man.
name could not be Pierre. Pierre's a terrible fucking choice of a name.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Especially, the only way you can be Pierre is if you're black or French. Those are the only acceptable Pierre.
I 100% or a combination of both.
Perfect. Dude.
Definitely not me. I'm not Pierre. I would have had the same trajectory on life, and I think this is a good thing to bring into this. I saw this thing where fucking Tom Hanks, he has 2 different sons, right?
Yeah, one likes crack.
What? Yeah, you're beating me to the punch, dude. So one
Is the crack and
one
the
is one is named Colin. One is named Colin.
Yeah.
He is a successful fucking actor. He was in The Offer, which is a show about the Godfather, the making of the Godfather. Really good show. And the other one is named Chet. And that dude's a fucking piece of shit.
Boyaka, Chet Holmgren, son.
Chet,
Live from the island. It's an
Boy.
island ting, bruv.
Boyaka.
I don't know why he talks. Yeah, he's an interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's an interesting dude. Yeah.
How interesting is right.
It's not
fucking idiot is what
he's a
I
moron.
call him, dude.
No,
He's a
but the
fucking
better.
moron.
Have you heard of this? The story of the guy who he had twins and he named one of them winner and one of them loser.
Oh shit,
And
no.
it was either winner and loser, like failure and like success, something like that. And so he did that, and ironically, it was super fucked up. Like that's such a terrible thing to do to your kids. But when they both grew up, the winner ended up being like a lifelong criminal, in and out of jail, never could hold a job, and then the loser, failure, whatever, he had like a very successful life, was a family man, and so like people, it's like a sociological study looked at that like.
He had to fucking change his name.
Yeah, I mean,
he had to be like, I can't be fucking.
I
He had to be like,
change their name.
he had to be so fucking mad at his dad.
Yeah.
Hey, you're gonna name the piece of shit winner? You're gonna fucking name this asshole winner? I'm the loser. I've done nothing but good shit. Like he's fucking already born with a chip on his shoulder.
Oh, okay, yeah. One son was named loser. The other name was winner. One became a policeman and was eventually promoted to detective. Okay, his life wasn't that successful, but the other fell into a life of a small-time crook, racking up to at least 31 arrests and being jailed for 2 years. That's pretty solid.
Fucking idiot.
How'd you get 31 arrests and only end up in jail for 2 years,
Mike
bro?
Tyson
Shout out his fucking lawyer, dog.
I think Mike Tyson was arrested like 38 times before the age of 13.
Okay. I guess if those are
if you have some
crimes,
bad areas, yeah,
bro, that's crazy. Yeah, loser, a star student athlete, went on to scholarship to an elite prep school on to Lafayette College in Pennsylvania and joined the force. So, like, they look at that as a study of a lot of times the same thing with why, like, celebrities have fucked up kids is you're kind of just told you can't do no wrong because you're so rich. Because think about it, bro. Celebrities are always so weird and out of touch. And if your main influential figure is just surrounded by yes man and is never wrong, that kid's going to just be like, dude, I can do no wrong. I came out of that motherfucker's balls. Like, there ain't no difference between us.
I get what you're saying, but it also comes down to the parent and all at any situation, any point. Because, like, I've just known a couple of very wealthy people in my lifetime, and, like, what that comes down to is it's just that comes down to who are you as a person.
Oh, true.
At the end of the day, there's been plenty of people that are really good but really rich, but they aren't fucking I mean, they're usually shunned upon or whatever that is, but also they're not, It's just all dependent on the person and what's going on in that situation. Yeah. And this one, that's fucking crazy, dude.
It's wild. It doesn't sound like a real story. Or
it doesn't. I'm sitting there. I couldn't believe I've never heard of this shit before. I love the crazy shit.
It's pretty fucking cool. So, Pierre, back to your origin story. How to...
Pierre Fiske.
Hey, yo, Pierre.
Hey, yo.
What was that?
Dude, y'all, fucking you don't listen to hip hop. What's the deal,
I do,
dude?
but
hey, I and then it dropped.
Yeah, okay, doing the Millie Rock song.
The Millie Rock,
Millie Rock.
He does that, but he does that for like
a lot of songs,
Yeah,
okay, I understand it's a producer tag. I just didn't. I thought you were a dolphin getting shot by a Japanese whaler. I was trying to be a
pterodactyl. Spell pterodactyl. I'm going to put a gun to your head and you spell pterodactyl.
Yeah, let's see if I can spell this right now. All right. I know it's...
Fucking do it!
All right. Oh, fuck, I wish I could write it down. Okay,
Are you looking this shit up?
Don't show me it. Don't let me see it. All right. P-T-E-R, O...
You're so fucking wrong. I don't even know. I couldn't fucking spell this shit.
Y-L-I-T-E, pterodactyl.
I don't fucking believe you.
I
fucking way.
On the end.
You were on the right path.
All right, yeah.
But then the end, I
gave up at the end.
If you put me
I spelled pterodactyl by accident. Pterodactyl. T-A-L, not, how is it? Let's see how close I was. All right, and then you can zoom in with the trackpad. Okay. Oh, I was doing pretty good, and then I don't...
You fucking weren't, dude. No, you fucking weren't. No, you fucking weren't.
When was it?
It's so wrong, dude. I couldn't tell you, but I know you weren't on the right track.
Bro, fuck you. I said P-T-E-R-O. I said Patero.
You Patero. You said Patero?
You fucked up. When you fucked up, you hit the C, and then you just went...
Oh, see, I got Pterodactyl, bro. Fuck you. I just didn't get the tile.
If you put me in like a Saul situation in Breaking Bad where you're like, here's a fucking
Soul, like the movie from Pixar.
Whatever, man. The whole thing. If you put me in front of a hole and put a gun in front of my head or the back of my head, and you're like, spell pterodactyl, I'd just be like, all right, you can just fucking kill me.
Yeah.
You can just fucking. I can't do that. I'm dyslexic, man. Just murder me. I'm sorry.
See, that's the difference between me and you is we would be in that hole together, and I would be now dead in it. I was like, I can fucking spell this shit, bro. I was close, bro. He's like, you fucked up on the fourth letter. Bang.
I just been like, fuck you. Kill me, dude.
I think at that point, you're better off.
Bitch.
At that point, you're better off turning around and showing them how far you can stick a gun down their throat.
Yeah.
And seeing if they have any thoughts, any gay thoughts where they're like, I could kill this guy. Or I could fuck his face, and then you can get out of it.
I bite his dick off, break out of the chains, beat the shit out of him,
Hell yeah,
fucking
bro.
throw him, get his gun, kill them both.
It's like White Django right now.
Yeah.
So Pierre, Gareth, where did it come from?
So my aunt stopped my mother. She came in. Yeah. So I was C-sectioned. I was actually in labor, I think, for 36 hours. My mom had I just would not get the fuck out of there. I was comfortable, dog.
Yeah.
And my aunt came up and she went with her what are the names? What are they gonna be and she went through the 3 names and she's like, if you fucking name him Pierre. Shout out to my Aunt Sharon. Yo. She fucking she came. If you name him Pierre, that's only going to do him injustice throughout his whole life.
Yeah.
And she is so fucking right.
Yeah.
Because I would have been a Pierre, not who I am today, dude.
Yeah, you're a great person now. I'm going to be honest, Gareth, not that much better,
dude.
And I love you too. No, because not being mean, but the Gareth.
You talking shit about my name?
I am.
Oh my God.
Hey man, I have a crazy last name.
Wow, Brandon.
Sorry.
Ooh,
Dude, at least
fucking original.
Bro,
Just a
fuck you.
biblical white boy, dude.
Bro,
That's
did your mom
what
have a
you are,
list when
dude.
she named you? I wanted to name him Gareth.
Yeah,
but
way to
it's
steal
Gareth.
that from Bianca Parado.
Bianca Prada.
Shut
All right,
up.
yeah, fucking sorry,
Fuck
dude.
you, dude. You're not the first person to say that.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're the first person to ever say Brandon is a dumb name. Fuck you, dog.
It's a biblical white name, and I
Bro,
only mean
Brandon
it in
is
love.
far. There are like 55 more biblical names.
Exactly.
Brandon.
It's not the same. So my name, Gareth, comes
Gareth.
from the
Yeah.
Round Table.
Oh.
Sir Arthur's Round Table.
Yes.
It stands for like courage and bravery or some shit. I don't
what?
fucking know. Dude, I was a fucking knight of the
pig
round
Latin,
table,
bro?
dude.
Yeah,
Who the fuck's Brandon, dude? Only Brandons I know have drug addictions, okay? Except you. I'm so sorry.
Bro, fuck you. You are from a bunch of gay
I love
little
all the
dudes who
Brandons.
gathered around a table, wore armor, and fucked their smelly butts later in the woods. I was homies with God.
Everybody did
I
that.
was homies with Jesus.
Okay.
I
Whatever.
ate his blood and body.
Yeah, I killed dragons, dude. What the fuck is up?
You didn't kill dragons, bro.
I don't think I did. But the point is that's where the name comes
Dale, what do you
from.
have to say?
I gotta be honest. That argument is going to Gareth on that one. That's way
Listen, man,
cooler.
I don't want to be the Bible
Yeah.
guy. You didn't give me good
Yeah.
grounds to stand on. I bet my name means something cool, but I don't have to fucking look up some pussy ass defense because it's
I
such
don't
a
even
shitty
know
name.
how you. I'm the.
I don't have to have the defense because no one ever's like, oh, Brandon is a stupid name. But since you were 4, people are like,
I didn't
Gareth,
know
what the
that I was
fuck
going
is
to come
that?
on here today and you're going to attack me about my
You
fucking
attacked me
name.
first.
I didn't. You said my name was dumb. I was
All right,
like,
you're
what
right.
is
I
that,
attacked
dude?
you first.
I was like, what is that, man? We're
right.
cool here. What's going on? We're all
sorry, I'm
cool.
sorry.
We're good. We're good. I
Should we
think it's a
kiss?
great. I thought, yeah, we could. You want?
No, stop.
Oh, dude, you fucking
You were
gay
so-
chicken, dude. You got out of there
Yeah, you
before
were
I
so
did.
much more with the shit.
Dude, yeah.
Bro, your eyes started to close. That's when I knew you were serious. I was like, oh, shit.
Dude. Yeah, man. You fucking
That
pussied
was
out.
crazy, dude. I've never, listen, I've played gay chicken with a lot of men. None of them have started to close their eyes.
You ain't played
'Cause
gay chicken with
The
Gareth.
scariest part was I started to... Scariest part is I started to see a little sparks between us, and I was like, oh, I might like this. And I can't like it that much on camera, you know?
Yeah. Look at me, Dale. Look at me. Anyway.
Fucking Christ, bro. All right. So, where...
That's where Gareth came from.
That's what's up, bro. All right. You
we ended that with gay chicken.
What would be...
Shout out
Wow.
to Brandon.
yeah, we got to cut that from the pod.
You better fucking not.
I know. That's going to be a clip.
Viral.
Is us kissing each other. All right. Death row meal. What would be your death row meal?
What the fuck does that even mean, dude?
Okay, so you don't... Okay.
Oh, death row meal? I thought you said death Romeo. It's like, what?
We're
What?
both having trouble understanding
Okay,
each other.
yeah, death row meal. What is my death row meal?
Okay, when you said it, it did sound like Death Romeo. So I get
Yeah,
it now.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We might. What are we like? I'm only like 3 beers down. I'm not
I'm a
slurring
lightweight.
speech.
I'm
I'm not there.
also,
But
it's like 5:30.
If I take like 4 drinks, and that's when my southern accent kind of comes out. So,
Chug your beer, pussy.
dude, there's only 2 left.
Bro, I have one here. We also have more in the fridge. We
Okay,
have someone
cool.
who can get them. I can
So,
cut out us getting. Bro,
did
this
my-
is 2022.
Okay,
We're not in a fucking movie
You're right,
picture
you're right,
film in
you're
black
right.
and white.
you're so right. You're right. But my death,
Confuse me
my
like that, you
death,
bitch.
my death row meal.
Yeah.
That would have to be.
Nice.
First, my question is: are you gonna go to fucking Uchiko? Like, what are they spending? How much tax dollars am I allotted?
So I guess I picked death row meal.
I'm
But after
bougie.
you said that, I'm thinking of possibly rephrasing it. I'm trying to have like some like reoccurring things that happen in here, and this is one of them.
Okay.
I might just call it your dream meal because I try not to give mine every time, so I'm not repeating it to the listeners.
yeah.
But I went all out. Like I said, like, all right, I want to kick it off with like some mozzarella sticks and some nachos. Give me some like beer and some water and shit like that, and then. I want like I want chicken wings. I want like a Wagyu steak. I want a cactus cooler for dessert. I went all out. So I guess describe like your perfect meal. You're not getting full. Death row just kind of helps.
Have
'cause you're
you
dead.
ever seen the movie Signs?
I haven't. I know it's a classic.
Holy
and
shit!
I haven't seen it.
Oh my fucking god, dude! So in Signs, they have this scene. Well, you should burp into the mic. It's better that way. But in Signs, they have this scene where, I'm not going to ruin it for you, they think they're going to die, and they make all these crazy meals. And honestly, like, I think I'd want some home-cooked meal.
So that's what we said is if you, because I like the death row aspect because you're dying after you eat it. So it's like,
I'm never going to be on death row. I'm not a murderer.
It's fun to imagine, but it's like, I think
unless
you would want
steak
something
fucks
nostalgic.
Sorry.
Unless what?
I was like, which is completely possible. It's not like the state of Texas justice system has ever made a mistake.
Yeah.
But,
Just get you fucking Watson's lair, baby.
Oh, God. Whoa, dude, what is it? Rusty?
Yeah. What a fucking awful name.
Oh, my God,
I can't
dude.
believe he got off with a lawyer named Rusty.
He reminds
Does he wear a backwards cap and have hair sticking out the front of it?
I think we're getting a little ahead of ourselves right now. Yeah. Wait, so let's go back in time. If we're talking about my fucking death row meal, like I'd do like a home cooked meal, but I don't imagine my family talking to me. Actually, you know what? My mom would totally still cook me a meal if she was still alive.
Yeah, I think my mom would too.
I think she'd still love me if I was on death row because she know I'd be innocent.
She would believe I was innocent. Well, because I'm
For
going to
sure.
keep saying I'm lying until
There's no way you and I are murderers or rapists or whatever the fuck reason we should be on death row for. So if I had to say it, that would be my meal. My last meal would be like a home cooked plate of spaghetti and some meatballs. But if we're talking about my favorite meals, it goes. I could eat in order sushi.
That's so.
What is this?
Sorry, Dale pulled up that a prisoner's last meal before execution must be purchased locally and cost no more than $40 to avoid extravagance.
Oh, so you're telling me a $40 I'm getting Papa John's as my last meal? I just say fucking rape me to death,
Bro,
dude.
give me two.
Fuck that.
Give me two $20 KFC big buckets and let me get sick.
First of all, when you see all these people coming in on death row, they'd have to fucking put me in on like a Hannibal stretcher. How are they gonna get my arms out? I'm gonna fuck somebody up because especially
$40 is foul. I get they're bad people, like they're actually the worst
people.
That's
fucked up
because we're putting them to death.
No,
bro, you can't give them a fucking slightly nicer look. Hey, I get maybe putting like a $200 cap on it.
No,
but you can't put. Dude, my tax dollars go to way worse shit. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
give it to that poor motherfucker.
I totally get that. And
now that's actually a fun little twist for $40. What's your meal are you putting together? And it's got to be locally. So $40 here in Austin. I mean, okay. I'm going to go cheap. Like
I'd say go to the fucking store.
Yeah.
I would say get me a couple of cans of good quality tomatoes. That's it.
Tomatoes.
Yeah, canned tomatoes.
Okay, canned tomatoes.
I'd say get me like some homemade fucking pasta.
All right, we're back. We had some technical difficulties, but alas, we are back. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've lost my anger for how ridiculous it was that they only get $40 worth of meals, but that still is crazy to me. We'll jump.
Papa John's is my final meal, dude.
Papa John's is your
fucking no. You do whatever you want at that point. Are you fucking kidding me? I spent I was
I know. Not eat anything and send it home to my family at that point.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. Yeah. That's just fucking no, dude. You're like, I murdered so many people. They get here, and you're gonna give me Papa John's? Fuck you.
What's like the cheapest like food item you could buy that would give you like a ridiculous amount if you bought $40 worth of it? Like, give me $40 worth of bags of rice, and I want them dry, and I'm going to empty them all in my cell, so I just have 40 bags worth of rice that someone has to clean up.
Oh, my God, dude.
That's a lot of rices.
You could fix a lot of cell phones. 40 bags of rice from
You're fucking... Yeah, I hate you. This also made me laugh.
It's true.
This also made me laugh the other night. This was a brand new word to you. You're not familiar with the game Wordle?
What the fuck?
You still don't know what Wordle is?
No, you think I took the time after you said I don't know what Wordle was?
I'm going to be honest. Look. Listen, I don't play Wordle either. So we're the same level of human.
You've heard of it.
But I don't believe, I never would thought of you as someone who would play Wordle. I get that.
Yeah.
But you don't actually know what Wordle is.
I don't know. Wordle
So it's like the whole concept is it's like 5 squares across your screen, and you type in a random word like phone, and then it will tell you off that word like, okay, if it's green, it means you have the right word in like the right spot. If it's yellow, it means you have the right letter but in the wrong spot. And so you just this doesn't entertain me. It doesn't sound fun. But you have 5 chances to guess what the word of the day is.
Right.
Based. It's like Sudoku. It's like a smart game.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that.
I just like that this deep into it, you don't know what the fuck Wordle is. I respect it to like a high level.
This is the thing. Is my brain, I don't know. I got like every single learning disability that there fucking is, man. So, like my whenever I want to understand something, I have to look at it in every fucking angle.
Okay, fair.
And so, like everything about like like a wordplay, like here's a weird one for you. I can pretty much understand when somebody's speaking Spanish to me near perfectly, like even really fast. Like,
Yeah.
Cannot fucking speak it well. I know what the fuck's going on. I can
just,
speak it really slowly though. And I, for whatever reason, man, like I just anything, word shit fucks
Those
me up.
goddamn words need to get out of my country.
Those fucking words keep taking our jibs. God damn it. And I'm sick of it. No, it's straight up. Like I just have, I'm a weird, I don't know, man. It's a weird thing for me. Like even in English, like it wasn't until like college that I started to do really well at like figuring out like just how to write an essay properly. Like most of the time, like my teachers would be like, "Okay, Gareth, this is a great essay. However, you misspelled everything. like you're not okay in the head. Like there's like you're missing basic fucking grammar." My cigarette fell out again. So like this is how my brain works. So yeah, no, Wordle. If you were like, oh yeah, you fucking show it's a word and there's a color. I'm like, all right, fuck you already. No, that sounds terrible.
Death to words, bro.
Death to words.
I'm with you.
Dude.
All right, we got to talk about this because this will be out in like 2 days.
Great.
Our your boy Deshawn Watson, your homie, your good friend, your confidant. Your higher.
Don't say confidant anymore. no,
Gareth.
Do not. Yeah, all right. No,
Gareth
Brandon
was
misspoke.
actually a masseuse.
He's in no lie.
until he worked for Deshawn Watson, which he said after that he felt like he couldn't continue with his passion.
I was also Louis C.K.'s masseuse.
I was Harvey Weinstein's potted plant. That was
Somebody once told me I look like a young Harvey Weinstein, and I just want you to know.
that's the worst compliment I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, it wasn't a compliment. I think it was Riley Gilmore. Fuck you, Riley. Fuck you. Anyway, there goes.
All right, young Harvey, what do you got to say? Young Harvey Pierre, what do you got for us?
Deshaun
Watson, okay. For those who don't know, I mean, it's all over the news. Deshaun Watson was suspended today as of Monday, August 1st, for only 6 games for having 25 sexual assault cases with women.
Yeah.
Masseuses, to be exact.
Fucking disgusting.
Like, I mean, we don't have to get into the details of it. That, like, if you don't know about the case this time, go take the time to look it up. I'm not about to recap this for everyone. We're going to talk about the suspension of it.
You can look up Deshaun. It'll fucking come up.
Yeah, you might even just get in, like, the DES, and it might start pulling up Deshaun Watson only suspended 6 games.
Don't click on these nuts.
Don't not click on these nuts. Well, the funniest thing, I already told you guys about this, but for the listeners, is the NFL, for the first time in a while for suspensions, has now began hiring judges, like respected judges, to rule on arbitration cases between the NFL and players on their suspensions. Because after suspending like that kicker from the Giants who like hit his wife for 2 games and giving a lot of other domestic abuse people 2 to 4 game suspensions, and then people for deflating balls, longer suspensions, they were like, all right, we got to fucking get a lawyer because they were getting shit on. And they're like, it won't be our problem. And they wanted like a 1 year to 2 year suspension for him, which like I kind of agree with, bro. Look into this case. There's no way that at least 9 of them this didn't happen to. And that's 9 too many.
Well, look, man, like, this is the whole thing for me. Is like, I'm a huge Houston Texans fan.
Yeah.
Just like you're Eagles, but you're not actually from Philadelphia.
Yeah, my quarterbacks don't rate people either, though, which is cool.
Yeah, whatever. We'll talk about your character after this. The whole thing is this, man. Like, for me, I'm from Houston. Let me start off by saying this. I literally went to all y'all. Literally went to the first Texans
Massage
game.
parlor. And told that bitch to shut her mouth. We got Super Bowls to win.
Yeah. No. I love massage parlors.
Worst offense.
No, I'm just kidding. But no, for real. I went to the first Texans game ever. I went. They played the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
That year. That was the first game. David Carr was the quarterback.
Hell
okay?
yeah.
David
Dumpster.
Carr. Well, no, he wasn't a dumpster, dude. We had the worst offensive line of all time.
Yeah.
We're gonna turn this into a fucking football geek podcast.
Speaking of sports podcasts, you can now find or soon find me and our producer Dale and my friend Colin's sports podcast with the Big Laugh Network. 3rd and Inches coming soon. You guys will enjoy that little.
I
shameless
fucking
plug
better
on my own
be there.
pod.
Hold on, what the fuck? You
Yeah,
have a
dude.
sports
I mean,
podcast?
we'll take a little sidestep. Yeah, dude.
We'll sidestep here. Hold
we
on.
we were very fortunate that the Big Laugh Comedy here in Vulcan was looking to produce some new shows. If you're not from Austin, what they do is they run every show at Vulcan Gas Company. So Joe Rogan and friends, they book headliners that come into town. Until Rogan's opens up, the biggest pulling crowd where Kill Tony is every Monday. We were fortunate enough that they were looking for show and podcast ideas, and we pitched to them an idea of a sports podcast. Felt like Austin didn't have one. Everyone loves a good sports podcast. It's a big sports town.
Oh yeah.
They like the idea, so we're set here. Today's August 1st. By football season, the first episode will be out. I think that's the plan, is to hopefully debut the first episode, either like previewing the season or like at the beginning of the season type thing. We're gonna have a sports podcast, gambling. We're gonna do segments. We're gonna eventually have it where like we go and try and cover the top wide receiver prospect in high school. Watch them just fucking route us up. We're gonna get big athletes. I know guys in the NFL, CFL,
Cool,
all
man.
different leagues coaching. It's gonna be really fun. So we're starting that. I'll be promoting it if you guys want to check it out. But a sports podcast coming soon.
Secondary sidestep. I have a huge gambling problem, but I'm really good.
What's
at
the most
gambling.
money you've ever lost gambling?
Well, I owed the mafia as of recently like over $2,000.
Get off my podcast right now. This is going to be on the internet. Allegedly.
I got help from some friends.
The mafia is still around?
Yeah. And I owed him a little bit of money, but you know what? It all worked out. And we're still cool. We're all good, you know?
You gotta elaborate.
Yeah, Dale's right. What?
I don't. I fucking don't. We're going to leave it on that. We're going to leave it on that. It got paid off like it wasn't a big deal. It was just a couple of days where I didn't play him. And I was really
how much
sweating
money?
My balls off. I mean, look, dude. My mom doesn't know how to work there, so we're fine there. But no, like, I mean, yeah, like a couple of weeks ago, I think I was like 3,500. However, but
that's less than I thought.
No, that's not.
It's not less. That would actually ruin my life. But
okay, well, this is the thing. That's where I'm at. That's where I was too, and it was over an A's and Astros game. That's the worst part about it.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah, man.
You bet 7 times my current net worth on that game. That would take 7 of my
I was
accounts.
so confident they were going to win that game. And apparently the A's have beat us 5 out of the last 6 games, and I don't know what. We've almost swept the Yankees again. Like we're just talking about sports. Let's go back to Houston. Let's go back
to that.
Let's go back to the beginning, to that rapist. This is the deal.
It's going to get us pulled off YouTube.
Fan. I've been there like from the beginning. Like I'm just a diehard fan. Our fucking ownership is the worst. However, I remember whenever we drafted Deshawn, like we wanted him to be like I remember we traded up to draft him. God damn it. a couple of draft picks before that was Patrick Mahomes. And I was like, those fucking idiots. Patrick Mahomes. And we picked Deshaun. And that's what I was like, I watched that motherfucker beat Alabama. I was like, this is the best draft pick I've ever seen in Texans franchise history. I was sold. We had 4 years of just nothing but going up. It was just a fucking airplane on the incline. And then this shit happens. And honestly, man, like, they said at the beginning of his career, they said he's going to be like Michael Jordan. But I didn't think that they meant 23 rape cases. Not to the number. Like, that's not what I thought about the number 23.
You didn't think he'd be the Michael Jordan of raping masseuses?
Well, he fucking won that one.
Yeah.
So I as a Texans fan, like,
are you going to separate the art from the artist?
No, dude. Fuck that guy. But also, like, I just hate the fucking franchise in general, the ownership. I don't hate the ownership. I'm going to be very frank here. Like, people are people. People make bad mistakes. They kicked him out of there. The fucking Browns, way to be the Browns. Let's all, hold on. Let's give a round of applause for the Browns real quick.
Yay, Browns. No, I agree with you.
Way to fucking go, Browns
bro, there's
fans.
no way you don't look back. I mean, because think about this. Do you ever look back on the fact and go, holy fuck, Ben Roethlisberger had not a rape case against him. Statutory rape. Which, if you don't know what that means,
allegedly.
It means she's a minor. Raped a minor. Allegedly. But, like, it's same thing with the Watson case. Like, bro, I hate taking clear stances on anything, but you can't.
24.
24. One of those didn't happen. 24 random masseuses got together and were like, yo, let's make a bag off this guy. That's not.
This could have been the case. The other case is that the ownership got mad at him for whatever reason, and they fucking started all this shit.
They raped the masseuses?
I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that Deshaun spoke out against ownership beforehand, and
yeah, he demanded the trade, and then 5 days later, the owner's best friend, who's a lawyer, started representing like all the women. That's why at first I was like, okay, let's wait. A lot of false things have been happening, but now I'm just like 25.
Well, that's the thing. Is
25?
Like, I'm not gonna say that about ownership because after like 1, 2, 3, after one, you're like, okay, like what the fuck is going on here,
bro? Imagine if he raped all of us 8 times. That's
I don't
24.
want to imagine
one
that.
less.
I think he's a very athletic man, so he'd probably turn my butt.
What a weird
Swiss
like.
cheese.
What I'm not trying to give him any out, but it's like clearly a fetish, I suppose. What a weird fetish is that he's like, I want a masseuse who's like kind of not into it. What?
Yeah, man.
What?
I
Who
just
hurt
don't
you
know.
as a child?
I just don't know, man. Like, I mean, people are fucked up. That's
Bag of
the
dicks.
fucking case. Here, I don't know what the situation is, other than there couldn't be that Deshaun has to be a fucking shit person.
Yeah.
So, like, and it makes sense that he'd go to the Browns, to such a fucking shit team.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that Deshaun, like, is gone, but also I'm happy. I think the biggest fuck up ever in Texans history, and I just want this to be publicly known.
I know what you're gonna say.
I fucking hate. Hey, Bill O'Brien, fuck you,
bro. Who?
Fuck you.
Thought it was a good
Fuck
idea to make
you.
him the head coach
I know
and the GM.
Hold on, I know you're a good guy, Bill. I know what you do. I know your situation, but fuck you, dude. Fuck you for trading D-Hops, you fucking sack of fucking shit. I don't know if you had whatever beef, but fuck you, Bill O'Brien, you fucking piece of shit.
Hey, man.
D-Hops is
man.
he would have been, okay,
dude,
Andre Johnson was the greatest
Bill O'Brien
Texan.
is
I
one
love
of
you,
my biggest
Andre.
listeners, and you are hurting my audience.
Dude, I really fucking hope that's true because fuck you,
It's
Bill.
not.
Fuck you, you butthole fucking face piece of shit.
Sorry,
All right,
Bill.
anyway.
Sorry, Bill. We didn't mean for him to do that.
Yeah, man. I liked him when he was.
His opinions don't reflect on the rest of us in this room.
No, dude. They do. They
All right,
I'm
we need
speaking
to
for
get
everyone.
you calmed down, sir. What's
Wow.
your top 3 movies?
Great question.
You told me the other night when we were drunk, and I did not remember.
Yeah. I remember this.
Actually, I stopped listening when you started to tell me.
Yeah, well, I was really upset with you that you hadn't watched this one because I think your listeners are probably be fucking pissed at you too. So, I mean, this is going to sound like a cheesy answer, but nonetheless, it's the truth. The best film I think ever made, and my favorite film is The Godfather.
I have not seen The Godfather.
It's
so
What
long.
is that about, dude?
You know, my
What the fuck is
my
that
dad
about?
didn't show me as a child. You know, first like 16 years, that's on him.
Did you grow up like super
No.
anti-R-rated
No, he took me to
movies?
see that new Rambo, the first new Rambo that came out in theaters, and
That movie's the shit.
It's so violent.
That
for,
fucking
like,
movie's
I was like
the
10,
best,
bro.
Oh my god! Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that movie so much.
Oh, it's great. But
that Rambo's dope. Whenever he's on the 50 count,
oh
he just
my god,
blows those
ripping
heads up.
people apart.
They literally a couple in 2 or 3 of those scenes, they just use watermelons exploding
That's
to like
sick as fuck.
signify their heads. Like they CGI'd some anyway.
But
Proceed.
yeah, no. So my dad did not shelter me from movies. I just like didn't see it. I don't, for whatever reason, maybe he doesn't like it or wasn't that into it. I didn't see it, and then now I just like haven't seen it, and I don't know.
So
That's my
I
defense.
own The Godfather on my Amazon account. Will happily lend that to you.
I have
the
all
information.
the stuff free. There's no excuse for me not to watch it.
You have got to watch the movie.
You're probably just gonna have to harass me until I watch it. If I'm being honest.
I mean, I
like
will,
you should just occasionally send me texts like watch The Godfather, and eventually you'll catch me when I'm bored, and I might do
we
it.
have stuff to do today, but honestly, I will come back over here and make you
Hold a
watch
gun
The
to my
Godfather.
head and make me
dude.
watch it,
It's,
and give you a massage after.
Sure. Whatever you want, dude.
Yeah,
Lower.
That's all I
As
want.
long as you keep going lower. Anyway, the whole thing is that The Godfather, many say it's the best movie of all time. I think it's like within that. IMDb, I think, put Shawshank Redemption ahead of The
No,
Godfather.
this is your list, bro. None of
my
lists.
My list has to do Godfather 1, I think, just because it's not just something that's entertaining, it's legitimately an incredible film. You're watching a movie about light versus dark, evil, and then you're essentially watching a mature version of what Star Wars is.
Yeah.
So like
greatest movie ever.
Which
greatest movies.
ones?
Episode 3. It's my top 3.
3?
Revenge of the Sith, baby. Sheesh.
That's the best of all the new ones.
That's the best
for
of
sure.
all of them.
Okay.
Oh, what I want to watch
You're
fucking.
so wrong about that.
Which
it's not
ones?
even
Which ones you are?
fucking
You
funny.
like? If you better only be arguing that episode 5 is better.
Episode 4, 5, and 6 are.
Oh,
all better.
bro, the gay ass one with the Ewoks that a bunch of midget bears are the things that stopped the Empire, and they just redo the 4th movie. Oh, look, we call this one Death Star 2.
They're the better movies.
They're not.
Hands
Episode
down,
3
they're the better movies.
Episode 3 is better than everyone, the only one I'll let people argue is that 5 is better. 5 is the best of the originals.
Okay. You just like that because of the fucking the Hoth scene whenever they're on the snow.
No, and
scene
it's
with
just like the
fucking
best story and action.
turtle
And like
thing.
4 is cool. Like I like 4. My ranking goes 3, 5, 4. Like those are my top 3 Star Wars movies.
We could literally just talk about Star Wars for a whole podcast, man. Like,
I know.
I swear to God. So that's not like I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
I've literally seen everything except for Rebels, which I feel bad about not seeing. Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
I
a
haven't seen
different
Rebels
thing.
either.
And
I'm trying to watch it before Ahsoka.
It's that. So from what I've heard, you saw the new Obi-Wan, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that scene where Vader fights Obi-Wan.
The mask.
Sorry, this is kind of the fucking. If you haven't,
You haven't
watched
seen
this,
Kenobi, go fuck yourself. It's the
Yeah.
same parallel of like they have when he fights Ahsoka, he gets his mask split and she sees. And it's
exactly.
Like,
But the Ahsoka scene, I've
is
watched
where
it.
that's the thing. I haven't seen
So
Rebels,
it's
but
a total ripoff, and the fucking Rebel scene is so much better.
yeah, it's more like heartfelt if you've seen the stuff. I mean, it's not that wasn't, but it's like it's different, and it's like I agree with you because that's the thing. I haven't seen Rebels, but I've watched like the mall scene. I've watched like the Ahsoka
Right.
scene.
That's
I've
kinda
watched
me
the,
too.
Shit
Yeah,
like that. I've
exactly.
on YouTube and stuff.
Everything
so what's
else
your
I've
second
seen.
favorite movie?
I'm so sorry. Well, first of all, go see The Godfather.
Okay, well,
Because The
Probably not.
Godfather, again, getting back to it,
I'm not gonna watch it.
it's the best. If you don't, you're a fucking idiot. I mean, that's just the honest truth.
Now I
dude.
really don't want to watch it.
Yeah, I know. I'm happy that that's the case, but I mean, I really hope you take my word seriously on this one. It's an incredible movie. So you're watching the whole thing about the Godfathers. They made a whole fucking show about this. The Offer was about, which is a show with Miles Teller that just came out. It's about the whole making of the Godfather. And so essentially what you should know is that like every mob movie that's come out beforehand was just like a straightforward mob film.
Mm-hmm.
What separates this movie is that there was so much like interconnected stuff between family and people. And
Yeah.
it just relates to literally everyone. And it was something that opened up like it opened the curtains for people to be like, oh, these people are two people also, these gangsters or whatever. Because, that's just how mindsets work. My number 2 favorite film is Jurassic Park.
Great movie. Great fucking movie.
And, I think it's a great movie. I think there's so many good things about it.
Dude, it's a definition of a classic. Like, that's a movie that we'll be able to show to our kids and our grandkids. Like, it's fucking classic.
Yeah, absolutely. But what I like about that film is that it blended CGI and, animatronics so well that even today, when you fucking watch that movie, you're like, this doesn't look like shitty CGI.
They look legit, yeah.
These fucking dinosaurs are coming after me, dude.
It holds the fuck up.
It holds the fuck up. Just the original. Everything else after that's a subpar movie.
Mm-hmm.
The original Jurassic Park, number 1, is a fucking incredible film.
It's great.
It's just such a good movie, dude. So entertaining.
No, it's funny, it's scary, it's a thriller, it's action, it's fucking great.
The scene when they're in the fucking kitchen.
Ugh.
Dude.
That
scene.
On the table. The fucking raptor.
And it calls the other velociraptor in.
Crazy, bro.
And it starts tapping its toe. You're like, what the fuck is going, dude?
You're like, oh.
That scene today, even though I've seen it 1,000
the
times, I'm
sound of
like,
it running on the thing,
right,
as it's like coming across the fucking stainless steel kitchen. You're like,
that's just a fucking nuts.
Dude, when its hand is in and they're trying to close the fucking lock, dude, such a good movie. What's your number 3?
Number 3, so it's so hard for me to come up with a number 3, man.
It's hard to round it out. It's hard to
honestly,
do
number 1 and 2 are so easy
Yeah.
for me. But, like, number 3 has...
Because you start to think, like, fuck, what am I leaving out?
What am I leaving? Well, for me, it's like, I want to direct film. And I've seen pretty much everything, dude.
Yeah.
I've seen all IMDb's 250. Like, everything on that list. I've done all that shit. I did nothing but watch film and all that other shit for a long fucking time. 3 is so hard for me. If I had to go with anything, just because I love Jack Nicklaus, it's Chinatown. Chinatown's such a good movie. I've actually never even
heard of that movie.
Whoa, dude, go watch Chinatown. It's so hard to... It's like a mystery story about this guy that's he started... he's a detective. He's a PI, and he just starts... investigating this one thing, and it just leads him down this whole fucking trap shoot of crazy shit that he has to deal with.
Yeah.
And the end of that movie is fucking nuts, dude.
No, it sounds fucking
It
fire.
fucking ends with like I can't ruin it for anybody that hasn't seen Chinatown. Everybody that has seen it, you're like, oh, that's fucking awesome. But Chinatown probably be number 3. If not that, it's The Godfather 2. Fucking go watch The Godfather, you piece of shit, dude. What the fuck is that about, man? You have to go watch The Godfather.
I'll check it out. All right, would you rather take an hour-long dump without your phone or do an hour-long workout with music?
With no music?
Without music. Both sound so fucking terrible.
I mean, honestly, like... I guess, oh, fuck. I go with the shit without the phone, but it depends on the shit. It totally depends on the shit. If I'm having just a violent shit for an hour, there's no way I'm looking at my phone. I don't do that anyway.
True.
So I'll deal with the shit without the phone.
See, I'm going to go with the hour-long workout without music. Because dude, working out with music sucks. At least there's a task to distract you from the silence and the boredness. Whereas when you're shitting, if you're taking a violent shit, sure, you don't need it. But if you're taking a normal dump, like, you're bored. Like you're just sitting there, you're not doing anything. While as much as I hate working out, you can get committed into the working out.
With my workout routine, like from football, like I was like, I didn't get music in football.
Okay, yeah.
They were just like, and that's kind of how I'm beating it into my head. I still listen to music now.
Yeah.
I'm not a fucking psycho.
Yeah.
But
in there with
like,
your thoughts.
with my thoughts.
Toilet paper later.
I don't, honestly, if I'm like forced without it, I don't mind because I was kind of just like, fucking you got 45 minutes to get you done with your full workout.
Yeah.
That's it. So.
Fair enough.
That's where it goes. Yeah.
All right. Well, I like that we have conflicting answers. Yeah, we got to get the fuck out of here. I want to give you a second. Plug like your Instagram, anything you want to plug. The floor is yours. Go ahead.
Yeah, Gareth from Texas is my Instagram handle.
It's in the bio, guys.
Yeah, please go follow me right now. I've got a lot of shit. However, in the next couple months, some things are going to be happening. So stay tuned. I'd love y'all to come follow me, though. And Instagram me a message anytime you want. I'm fucking weird, dude.
Yes, dude. All right, yeah, guys, give Gareth a follow. Show him some love. Thank you guys so much for listening. For me, again, if you're in California, please buy tickets to the Shop Comedy Show on August 28th with headliner from Bad Friends, Doc Willis. You can see him there. It's going to be a great show. I'm really excited about that. Other than that, thank you guys for listening. If this is your first time or your 122nd time, I appreciate you. And most importantly, thank you for letting us be your last resort.
Yeah, thank you again, Brandon, too.
Of course, dude. Cheers.
Mics. Boom.
This has been a Your Last Resort production.